This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Maybe other messages no and so and this year
you don't know me boko
you dey nyankopon enso asepa you be matches no mu ana ka was share free issues kakra beba no ana Graham Potter I say or ya Chelsea coach ani
yes enra omo ne kasa born omo initially omo ne Brighton for kasa say omo hia papa no you know ono nso almost man permission say on call London no ne Chelsea nko kasa nti ewia no time ayi show na chese onam kwa so a o call London no ne Chelsea bobuko ni mpanimfo akọ nkomo ebisi na omo conclude here but a news from Stamford Bridge and pay everybody say at the point Todd Bowling so far from Fred Ruben Amorim Ruben Amorim they are no any coach for Sporting Lisbon. Todd Bowling is a fan when you do odi in Portugal ne mode bonus so opening any but ebisi an opaya you know you rested you news from Stamford Bridge Sky Sports reporter or say let us not be distracted by corner ekokopi mo Portugal no Graham Potter na still adwuma no likely sempering for bear point in say obeti me take over me dey know me no opinion about Graham Potter but
your friend Potter the plotter
yes and he's the man for the beautiful game sana England for no
the Southgate cry free English FA
in
a very place
but you know let me boom but 11 managers
what been out there yes no can final
man no be gone
yes
but in the last 32 years coaches of the Premier League in England be a statement of fact. Premier League era no we have 11 managers who have won the Premier League. There was no English manager. England ni enim. And that is the news for you. But I agree Chelsea want to keep the system and maintain the stance of the team in terms of the purchases on my year because Graham Potter also bought the 3-back system this Utimi bought 4 times, but this season was sticking with the 3-back. Now, so checking the progress. Now, so you know, at time one with the best church and the man called Champions League near. So,
oh, that's what you made in Saka. Yes, Kakrebi.
Oh, you know what can say is a plotter and the man for the beautiful game. England for natural. So the meaning so much coaches now monsa akadumaya omoni so garisa get aduma akwakoye. But the reality is that within the ranks, Makase 2 English managers na sene oko jumadi omodi o Premier League mu omomode boso ani. You talk about Eddie Howe and then you talk about Graham Potter. And again, upon all these spending spree from the top teams, check the top 6 clubs in the EPL now. Come on, pan Chris Sutton. Openina or your technical director, the ma blaster no. Or no more fan so my man from Swansea. Oba no ni man koyi olusu 7 games on a row and on tena ase wanye panic on the players na tena ase o dressing room no bu say omo say e compare na ombe fa so a omo betimi apaja Brighton mo boko na man ye betimi akoyi di ama omo players no bi asase to adwene e kire eniema omo de begu akwema eniema bekoyi e di ama timi friend Brighton season ni ba wie no onya points a Brighton enya bida. Now the following season, we have several signings: Tarek Lamptey, Adam Webster, Okafor Leandro Trossard, Edenebay. Last season in the EPL, after all this spending spree, Graham Potter Eddie Brighton Eddie knife. Mekai Pasa Obekai say, "Tamana Ubusa my best coach of the season. I'm the best coach of the season. Based on the amount of money teams now are spending, now the total Brighton. Wapeja Brighton Bobo Kono. Nene, so the top 6. That's offer table ni sisi ya." Brighton Bobo ne ka ho after the spending of Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal. Still Brighton eda so ka ho. Compare their players. Adam Webster, Lewis Dunk, Leandro Trossard, Pascal Gross, McAllister, Danny Welbeck. Obian me say Danny Welbeck, you know, some no crowd dia be But look at how I want to reinvent him within the squad. Into Openino, you know, what Pedja team now, my team, nene. The only top six are Brighton and Chelsea in Kwa. How much Manchester United say? I can't a United intimate. So the fact of the matter is that, in as much as the English managers in the good history in the Premier League, some Champions League, boy, but you know, he has been in steady progress. Opening no kwan e ko denim e wonu dwumadiem. Nti eno na amane Chelsea ehwe omo three back. Any central defenders no makoso abego ni na ne ma enkoye no mo probi after Thomas Tuchel. Obeti ma improve the setup on the omo a. They think it is Graham Potter. Me amenko for him. But na dwuma kakra waje in the Premier League no, you know. Wa kire se ne mode bo so di se wote se omo kofo no e mane nyanwa England for no de omo de brofo akese na be describe no as usual.
Yes,
as usual.
Potter the plotter.
Yes, omo de brofo akese na but omo anko for de adwuma ne se omo nsa genwa Steven Gerrard weso e wo Aston Villa enkoye Frank Lampard de wiawia. But let's see if things will work out for Graham Potter at Chelsea. The level of politics, the egos, the top quality players, so be manage omono. It is not the same as Brighton. But let's see so the Juma General obey me. But as it stands now, the Juma wire to no more linked with Chelsea in the the Juma is so and it's one of the standout coaches in the EPL.
Krobia Santi, Honorable Krobia Santi, chairman, Chelsea Supporters Union, Ghana. Almost at the release kitikiti bi ababonti oko Europa pandita kesia no almost all of them am shocked say Todd Bowley ebesaki Thomas Tuchel ye can old stars and superstars no obia say right wrong sacking blah 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 blah. Your statement many Chelsea fans like myself may not be happy. Mr. Thomas Tuchel has been sacked at a time no one else expected. Looking at his performance last 2 seasons, most of our supporters and fan base strongly believe the club's new management led by Mr. Todd Bowley should have given TT more time to prove himself instead of this harsh decision. We know and admit we are in transition looking at what the British government took us through, which affected the club in its entirety, yet we're doing our best till Todd Bowley and his team came in. And on behalf of our Chelsea Supporters Union, Ghana, I plead with our numerous supporters worldwide, especially those in Ghana, to bear the new management and keep their hopes alive for our darling club to bounce back stronger and united than before. We are Blues. Krobia Santi, Honorable Chairman. Anyway, our brain. Okay. You know, come matches no more now. No matches. No, the Bibiana was
I read a lot. Professor na say munya coach papa bia say bio. Just interesting.
No more kasapa.
I be mo so I am so one from Martin someone say a lunacy and
yeah makano yeah.
Also one man is carry a couple players in just a week no upon a lunacy.
Yeah.
Obi can be Todd Bowley.
Sabi about themselves.
Yes. So you know, if you look at it from that perspective, maybe you're a fan of Thomas Tuchel after watching the
okay.
Maybe a fan of Tuchel, but after watching the Zagreb game, I'm in defending the view because I watch a one-dimensional game. I think it's one modern, and this is on one modern, and Makanwa say one to me I'm out of Mumpamno, and the normal Pamna. Macasa Chelsea only live by their standard, and that is it. And it was a proper training sessions. Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, Liverpool at one Napoli. You know, I will tell you about surprises. I tell you games. No cranium Yamiani Napoli for the Peja by and almost die in the Champions League after the era of Hugo Campanero, Edison Cavani, Marek Hamsik, Molevo ni Koko die. Loiso senya musa Peja Mumbio at the Benny Mukakra. But after the run of 60 and Real Madrid for next year, na February or so almost a copy more Europa. So we share this season. Luciano Spalletti ye adwuma. Na ye adwuma. Un expect say na nka be so ban tentem say ya. E di enti na make asa. Meaning say the Liverpoolians are quick to say some several players are prepare. Good. But so we share Napoli team now. It is a Napoli team without their goalkeeper David Ospina last season no. This is a Napoli team without Khalidou Koulibaly. This is a Napoli team without Tanguy Ndombele. And I'm saying, about be shameful for one man to me. We a Napoli team without Fabian Ruiz. We a Napoli team without Dries Mertens. We a Napoli team without Lorenzo Insigne. And the Liverpool euro munde je. Let's say Genoa and Kato. Obianu say Liverpool koyo onwo adjuma. Obi say in recent times in the EPL, Liverpool so more deboni nso. But when it comes to the Champions League, one team I was shown time and again say, even the domestic form of Kranya, Urami in the Champions League and body boss, you are talking about a team called Liverpool. But you know, you see, so she one we Jurgen Klopp it was terrible, especially the way they defend. And a lot of people are asking questions why a demon koye enfamomo. In this situation, it could be a factor. But the reality is that so we Liverpool team now, the individuals no more depend on them within the setup. No? All those individuals are deep in form. It is I had the form of Virgil van Dijk. And a Konya Vito Osimhen edit the defense of Liverpool efforts. Me who be a complete tormentor. The movement was just insane. Now Oba left and now Oko right and now Brown or Mobre. And the moment Abu Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, so more bars, two centre backs, then Genoa. Now we expected the goaling spree because Aston Villa against Liverpool 7 in the Premier League na say enko ye omumienu and then clearly who say enyema ankoyi amfa momu teams no to say find a way omo who say recently because Liverpool defense look shaking no omo ntimi cover the back line of Abrante and Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson inti so omo ko omo animo na teams ni nya ball quickly no mo twa ball da e dia to omachi and omo the ball to omachi you have only Fabinho who has the quality to cover the lines and the pace, the tricky of the Napoli team no, it was difficult to stop. Inti no Abrante Fede Marshal Politano there, adwuma no all born na wire thing and Vito Osimhen. This level of striking. Almost Lewandowski mbobo goals, Ellen Holland mbobo goals, Kylian Mbappe mbobo goals, Karim Benzema mbobo bon attrition sabo goals. But a striker who press, who hold, who move, who links up like the Vito Osimhen, clearly from the recent strikers, or you'll be a mad defenders a hell of a time. Now, o make sure somebody could defenders no or be press or more copies on Belu Subono. Now, Jibo now who do up to link up with other attackers very well, and in midfield it was Andre Zambo Aguiza, the Cameroonian holding midfielder, and then Germany in Fifion on neutralizing the midfield of James Milner, Harvey Elliott, and then Fabinho. The question now because we say, a dear pan is so exceptional about James Milner. Liverpool crisis he must still the coach continue to depend on him in midfield. Diego Alcantara by another life about middle hall. Luis Diaz HSO so BB to keep Liverpool in the game. But once again, Liverpool the Napoli defense na baso Mario Rue one who Abeka say why emre one who Abeka to wanyini because after his side you take it over no on one bossa but Omar Salah is very quiet throughout. Salah is struggling after Sadio Mane. Salah is not scoring after Sadio Mane and you know that only idea you who Diego Armando Maradona Sports Stadium in Cumberland there so I follow muso well expectation is say ya that here. The only positive omunya from their team was Andrew Onana. Okipu omu in the game and the level of embarrassment na buy for ne de bro or stop a lot. Into Inter for there. With all this material they continue to struggle in Europe. Simeone Inzaghi need so much experience when it comes to Europe. But Genoa Enwa Lero send the Monso Babaye training kakra or San Siro and after the first goal you need to watch the second goal as well. ekwan mo fa so yi inter defenders ni free ansa na the Ambrosio side ball no a ehye ne ho no really tells you how Inter Milan team no omu need so much confidence when it comes to the European games and and Simeone Inzaghi once again he was meeting another young coach on only so much experience in Europe in the shape of Junior Nagelsmann but Junior Nagelsmann ko odene fast no team I find Inter Milan entimi amfani any antido but the positive side of their game ne say Abrante I find Andre Onana kire some man or more opportunities the Handanovic Eda Poma ya to papa so he can do better. Elsewhere at the Stadium New Camp, the Spotify Camp New. The last time on Champions League almost should be no na Genoa it was a game I know money so bet me at Benfica but you in a game now 0-0. Inti this time there's life and there's hope in Barcelona. Inti their first game against Victoria Plaza and then some group the team the two big teams in an airborne San Siro no into how Barca the signal to other opponents in the Maba and they are back with a fold. And look at the performance yesterday. Robert Lewandowski hat-trick. Dembele was a match throughout the game. And baby or J ball trini pa mako 5 no. Now it tells you the true talent of Ousmane Dembele. He only need to be fit and he only need to be consistent. So 5-star performance here or dear man, you expect so better also and then one say after the game Javika say so find a one-on-one situation sir you can compare him to Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. It was a 5-star performance from FC Barcelona and on match there said they are back a lot of options and Javidane Midfield no say nyimom kakra Frankesi by in the absence of Sergio Busquets and you adwuma Frankesi so ebeboye crown his performance with a goal and you give it to Barcelona for that 5-star performance. Only hope and life about Stadium New Camp. Tottenham Hotspur and so ebo against Olympique Marseille. Na yakase se wo hwe Antonio Conte in Europa. Ya na ne mode bono wo fem. Ntini ye hwe Tottenham ekwan obefa so. Clearly. So we had the first 45 minutes obon se na Tottenham bre Marseille coming from a home of talent almost was certain materials or money din babo no de omunimbo and no obi ehwe say the besi yakọ Conte struggled throughout until red card nearby and red card nearby no it was a derby for Richarlison de Andrade all say the fair derby the Champions League go betimi aye bibi because nabusiafo nyina e was stadium and true to his words onya praise for Tottenham Hotspur inti enyanwa say a pon game no na one ne papa ne mama was dancing na branch and share tears of joy because ose na opeda obesi akan e wo the Champions League no making the derby and to make your derby and crown with 2 goals no e chiro mo de bon say the city inti Antonio Conte the charges na there their first game in the Champions League my idea and I think they need to be commended.
Okay, and one over here league matches in the course no na Europa and crowd is Arsenal and Man U Europa there and it's in the media
and they a big game. Thursday be a day. Man U are more Thursday football are rich. In for Manchester United.
Oh yeah, what catch him.
Oh, you know how many.
I bring them there for
no cause also here for so.
What?
We are parading players Omaji Champions League. Maku do nipa me nupe.
Okay.
Casemiro, Cristiano Ronaldo will be in action and almost that. Inti Thursday be a day. First not Thursday football try in kakra. But say what is say United about Europa League as you say Europa League na be special.
Okay.
And will be no bit ma to uniform. No kwasem me say ma menchia lawyer Kwamboafo.
Or the message about
na menchia na nasi
motivational message bi aba.
Washene na so and then was so father no fache. Our lawyer for the ndie go. So father dey say.
Ebi yempa ba.
Oh za.
Yes.
I do have some.
Okay.
C'est du gofona chen gofonu.
Yeah, ma bro papa.
When you ma bro mo. Nebi Bo Van Dijk, nebi Bopo, nebi Alisson save penalty.
Chelsea bread but obinum so bread papa.
But seriously, Lubisa say Jurgen Klopp is at post, but Tuchel ko. League no Chelsea in Liverpool when was through. Chelsea was through.
Yeah.
It's in Liverpool.
Liverpool is 7 through.
But omo share Liverpool no say be omo address. Omo share Chelsea ni dia. Uhu mo chira kwan ya. O break akra. Ohun say Dynamo Zagreb. Omo yene. Do a bikra here omo kra be break akra nsan ho. But general, it was one of the nights in football. First 45 minutes and it was terrible.
Terango is also an international club I still at post.
Oh no, club at post need the general. No team. Any bit Masake club at this time.
Also the owners, different from Chelsea owners.
No team, Sefranco.
The team makers
Club for Chelsea and
Just 1 2 years ago, 1 2
the
years.
team makers and say, "A dear club I am a Liverpool." No, want to mean fat Tuchel toto.
within a short time. No.
Andy Nyabotre, the team. Liverpool are caught 30 years without Premier League title. Upako head club the first 11 or the boy. Wa building Liverpool no ama team na be ya kono FFF kesiye. The why am Liverpool no. Tuchel 100 games per our body ama Chelsea and many baby are.
I disagree.
Yeah, you may disagree. But what I'm saying is that Jurgen Klopp has built a formidable, attractive Liverpool side. And for a team I know league, Maku do or trade. The ordinary chino be 8 or so. 9. Now what me be saying walk 20. Now taking it 30 years. Managers and players have come and go, they couldn't do it. Now club the nyese will be a build here and or the bombeji you. Or build here and or the be win here. Ever Champions League finals here and there. So Klopp is a special person in the history of Liverpool, and it's not easy sacking such a person. Until I even think that after these results, they will still not think about sacking him, but they be taking some few results. Clearly, Liverpool team now building, you know, a drew the peak, a bathroom. We a Liverpool fan at Shannon so. Liverpool team now club will build and they call Champions League, SRDG League, you know. They are not going to be better. How to me rebuilding is extremely important. Because the Trent Alexander are not new. Ufa team now, Virgil van Dijk, basically everybody is not playing at the top. Most Salah from Obia from the team no a PKW in the Sinitrasi. No man ya careful. And confirm no what said there, Omunim said no more Mupikino, and the man who in some day. So Liverpool is in for trouble this season. Both the Premier League, Onsanandi can normally, when they are not playing well in the Premier League or in the domestic competition, some way, somehow, they find a way to play well in Europe. But Europe, not just as some
All right. I want some crack away and hold here. Thomas Tuchel within that short time, any Jurgen Klopp. We need on in the yard,
Club the first season he played in the Europa Cup final and lost to Sevilla.
Okay.
It taken 4 years and then Obabeji Premier League.
Okay.
A coach has taken a team in half a season. Players in Obia Bamabu within the Chelsea setup, and he has won the Champions League by beating Real Madrid, beating Manchester City in the final. And they are taking club for close to 5 years before Obejino. You know, it doesn't make him better than Tuchel Ejumo Babe or Chelsea. No. 4 seasons on your way, no more say man is our team is improving. Will Chelsea have time for a coach to spend 4 years without a trophy and still clap for him that the team is improving? No. Chelsea will never do that. That is why I say Chelsea live by their standard. Ona also ya Philippa watch the World Cup. Obano munya result they will sack you. It's club Ejubana wire for Liverpool. Why are there? But you know, 2015 be seen there 7 years. He has one league in 7 years. Chelsea be must coach such chance. 1 league. All club asema ya kani nyinane. Or 1 league in 7 years. 1 EPL title in 7 years. 1 Champions League in 7 years. Thomas Tuchel, how many years they achieve 1 Champions League? You know how many years?
But General, sir, what should the Kerm can you? You should the state before Liverpool, before the arrival of Klopp, and the state of Chelsea before the arrival of Tuchel.
That's it.
Okay.
30 years without
Liverpool.
Money.
Me manage the position of Liverpool.
First of all, what signing is a Klopp, a signing Liverpool after the move out of Liverpool, in that same tunnel. To say the Pep Guardiola of Man City, we're making sure that there is a particular player be fit into that style. They will continue in that trend. So we share 30 years of call without title no general a more do as since 7 years now they compare one EPL title no. Why because 7 years no back up no they went for 30 without sad the same back on. And this manager has brought the club back. Now you shouldn't forget that they sacked their own legend in Kenny Dalglish. The fact Chelsea are a culture of sacking managers. No ultimate fan compare Liverpool say a Liverpool Chelsea are sacking no club will be our culture. Madrid also something so. Madrid anytime man cry, but they are now attuning their style to cry. Kamavinga mo Chouameni, they are now doing it. So sometimes you look at the situation, how you can adjust. Liverpool went off without this title no, for 30 years. 10 years is a now you are saying say 7 years one pay. No, generally you look at the project and you try to expand it. How a Liverpool the sign is, how a sustaining project, you know. They bought Benteke, they bought Andy Carroll, they bought Balotelli. But club signings have been different. So you look at where the club now be placed at this point. Any general baby away, and then the ability to reshuffle the squad no, and then continue to sustain the success. No, honor or struggle. But Osha, Di Matteo, within a short time, the Champions League match Chelsea. Within a short time, Nebia, Thomas took 100 days for the Champions League. Di Matteo, the short time, so the Champions League. General, what do you say about that?
Yamfansia, I'm for one trust with the movie. There be a 10:38. 10:38.
Club Liverpool.
Rangers.
Yes.
4-0. Our own Muhammad Kudus
was in super form.
And who hear me tell the movie?
Oh, you know, assassin my
do the own Casamo be.
Oh, you know, no, me must have made
the Obacano.
Oh, David, you know,
oh, be a church and I'm in well. Anna,
me must have make a man.
And
I'm here. Possibly be a Liverpool club of fire. And now I'm a day man on that. This is a Franco man for man. He picked Liverpool at 8th position. We over fire Lampard position at 9th. So 8th and 9th are not the same. It will before be 8, it will before be 9. Or the few months at the Champions League. I think it will be 4 years. Most of you are taking 4 years in the chair. And look at the state of Chelsea, look at the state of Liverpool then, after the ban. Most of you are 4 years now at the chair or the short term. No. That is my opinion.
Yambra Ayas and a Rangers game, no, so your interest Mohamed Kudus and a super performance. Then you some get up. Me comments kakra at the
He was outstanding, and
or share goal and so.
And you go in
the 3rd minute, yeah.
Baby or J born. And look at the players I don't Mudinechi. The blistering space, the technique, the composure, and his ability to plant the ball at the back of the net. This is a typical Ghanaian. See, a Casa Ghanaian in ball bar, and Ubina, Kudus Mohammed Ayen. And you know, at the platform, the stage, and no my way Ghanaian in our here, we are so happy. This is a player who are complaining of game time. This is a player just a week today, who decided his own training. Why? Because he feels a players no Mobojano, Omonadi and Jeno. Again, Anthony Sako, Sebastian Halako. Disanta the Chimuni form na no mum kanena. I didn't have fresh ruda and man the chance to play. And I didn't know. And no nya no no. We are no. Ye show na na me de ba say. I asked for na dia two and we omo first set na Kudus air starting. Inti Genoa no here statement. Also Tre Bibi e the coach and say o deserve to be part of the team and probably start ahead of most of the players. Now you know start here no. A 5-star performance, a man of the match performance and go or share na for me a contender for one of the top goals for the Champions League group stage I born this particular week. You go FE and I think say having our superstar for me a player what show the time and again in the Blasters and say when he's on form he will drive the Blaster and at this stage no watch that goal no. I did also a bonabaso. Now yes the same maybe so the few minutes of Beja in Ayasano on Chelsea because World Cup no you know it just around the corner and he be here this kind of performance from Kudus no tinye push Ghana no to the next stage of the competition.
Then more observe what I'm saying social media cry. I'm running the ball not torn net no. And at the same time the coach na nimo ye and Brian Broby so nimo ye I'm for the group. I'm Mickey. I'm saying
and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that.
Into the episode you go for force it na enyo mo de.
So Brian Broby and a lead line no as the number 9 in Alfred Schroeder and system no. But I'm not a benchy Broby and a Kudus as a false 9. So false 9 no bono Brobe didn't want Kudus to be effective. Effectiveness in the general, all creative, or hold it up, or maintaining possession, or maintaining pressure in the final third. Not on top of it, or they go no also. So everything like a false nine, and upon him Kerm di honkomo. Kudus ebeye adwuma perfect. Now general, way from UEFA after game no course no on Kudus. Mohamed Kudus is now the 7th in 15 years to score a goal, provide an assist, and not misplace a single pass in a UEFA Champions League match.
Okay.
7th player in 15 years. Ajeno beshe goal. Obema assist. Na on che pass back okra monton twini ko se game no ebe ende.
Mom ya coach na nim na mra ball to net no. Na ya. Den na me coach enye ne desa Kudus beshe goal. If says asa na mo kana no kra. Is it true? I'm
not even able to.
So on celebrate
confirm says our picture no. Nay at the time now go ni buy. Because the people can be very funny in the social media.
Okay.
A big crowd that's our picture no. And yet at the time my born it on it. Then we can unless we are able to. So we can live there. We bet to substantiate it. But to get a still picture after the game and you are told say could you say go no coach na nimni no. But whatever it is, coaching in Crawford so abonechi. Okay, Kudus bufu your person or Everton. I eventually mama na ankono. People felt that Kudus deserve playing time. Coaching in them penasem no anymore. Circumstances and situations makes him put Kudus there and he delivers. A kind we be a Kerm na Bashir here for next Steven Odro. Bashir here for next Steven Odro. Supporters and the chinchina mo Odro mo. Bashir Sufus Odro will not give him what he want. But we are the Bema no draw baby. One was so about for Sayanka. Nafi Adane Semfufo. Maybe a Nubia.
Well, and Kudus. Kudos to Kudus. Okay. Why are there, pa? Kosuma, Wama Yina, Ayani Aji, ye, Papa. What prove coach, no? Are wrong. Okay, no, please. Okay, what is Newton talking about, Akunta? Chelsea went 50 years without a league trophy. Mourinho came and won 2 successive titles for them, but got sacked 2 years later without the league. 30 years, no dear. It's Sakra. Orlando filmmakers.
Orlando in Chelsea.
Okay.
Bia unim Chelsea abakosem bia beka Chelsea. Chelsea one of the clubs who come abakosem obe draw a thick line before Roman Abramovich and after Roman Abramovich. Roman Abramovich by you know. Chelsea be a team for kra Chelsea. Ya do muka elite no. Before Roman Abramovich no, na Chelsea no omo ti say Brighton ni Blackburn Rovers monia dia dio. Eti Roman Abramovich empire no also invested a lot in Mourinho and then the team. But nobody is saying that Liverpool can sack club. But not just 1 or 2 bad results and then the sack comes in. Why don't they take it time and say no more sacking no?
Nana Osei Kofi
Sabia
Kufro Nana a short message we another there was say things will change for Liverpool soon. Another motivational speaker. Yes. Nana Osei Kofi say lawyer come wafu my motivational speakers. And I'm mutufu mushin cry. Dina and so I don't know why not. Sabi I cry when you're 70, 75 grand. So I'm say away years and
I baby be one.
Yes.